James.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here. We're here. I do have an intro for you, and I will show that right now. Yeah. What's good, Sturdy Slashers? Welcome to episode 602 of Horror with Sir Sturdy. And make sure you have your passports and your boarding passes, because tonight we're backpacking with Sir Sturdy. Warning, spoilers are coming down the tracks. If you don't want to get derailed, hop off the train, catch up before you ride back into the nightmare. We traveled 6,750 miles from Albany, New York to Seoul, Korea for the movie Ghost Train, which was released in South Korea July 9th, 2025, and the US release was February 17th, 2026. I apologize in advance. I'm going to butcher these names. Awesome names. Directed by Tak Soo-woon. Written by Jo Ba-ren. Starring Joo-hun Young as Da-kyung. Jang Bae-soo as the station manager. And Choi Ba-min as Woo-jin. Sturdy Slashers. Be honest. What'd you think of this movie? How far would you go to get more views on your YouTube channel? Let us know in the comments. While you're here, punch your ticket for that subscription button and hit that notification bell before you step off the platform. Welcome to the madness. Yo, we are here. I'm gonna say this right now. I knocked the station manager out the park, guys. You guys didn't know I knew how to say that shit, huh? Knocked it out the park. But yes. It feels good to be back. It feels good for the I love getting to this point of the year as far as like the backpacking with Sir Sturdy. I love foreign horror films, as you all know, and I know you are with me with that Fade Theory a lot. Gamers are hit or miss with these movies.
Yep.
I
think I don't think that's a read.
I'm like, I made disappear.
He don't know what's going on. He's like, the fuck are they saying?
He said he don't know how to read. Damn.
Don't worry, we'll be in Argentina, so it'll be, you know. But no. So no, I was gonna say though, just because it's one of those things to where back in the day I would not watch a foreign film because I hated reading subtitles.
I know. I tried to get you to watch so many,
and I'd rather just watch it in dub. But podcasting was just really, really made me not only appreciate but really love to the fact that horror or not, I really, really, really love foreign films. Really, really do. There's just something about them that just... Because we did some... I mean, I think one of my favorite ones we did on Popcorn and Pints, and it's just coming to mind, is Le Trou, the prison one, where they broke out of prison, and that guy snitched on them all. Snitched on every... Yo, he was a part of it, helped him make the whole, helped him do everything, stayed back, and snitched on everybody.
That was a good
great freaking movie though. Great, and with that film, not only is it foreign, which is fire, but it's also black and white, which is a fucking cheat code.
True.
There's just something about black and white films that's just, which we'll get into some of those that over here on Horror vs. 30 again. Do not worry about that. I promise that's going to happen. But we're not here for black and white films. Like I said, we're here in Seoul, Korea, checking out this movie, talking about this movie. Let's see where we're going next. We got some time, but instead of spinning the wheel, I'm just gonna show you the boarding. Which you know what? I mentioned the boarding pass and I forgot to show it off. I forgot to post it, which I will be posting it after the episode. But I hope you all have your passports and your boarding passes, because that is the only way you'll be able to fly on, the
SS-30.
Yes. You're gonna be flying on, the Sturdy Airlines. You gotta have your boarding pass, and seeing as how we're going overseas, you gotta have that passport.
Oh, we got some
talking about. Listen to that R. Kelly song. He knows.
Whatever.
Appreciate you, Seeds. Nice. Appreciate you. So, James, I know you said you watched this movie last week. I think you all said you watched this movie last week.
2 weeks ago.
No, it was last week. It wasn't 2 weeks ago. It was last week is when Backpackin officially started.
Oh,
over here you see this? You see this?
It felt so long, man.
Listen, that's what she said. She was right. But no, I was on my I was celebrating my 10-year anniversary last week, and I decided instead of talking with you guys, which I love like my family. Well, John, you are my family, but
it's about the same.
I'd rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather be with my wife during my my anniversary week.
There you go.
I did
Exactly.
that. But I showed up for Popcorn and Pints because I did not want to punish the movie and I did not want to use my free pass. She told me not to anyway. She was like, "You're doing Popcorn and Pints because you're not." Her reasoning was, "You are doing Popcorn and Pints because you're not getting a punishment because I don't want to have to watch the movie with you."
My wife said the same thing.
And I'm like, usually for movies that you know is coming up that's bad, you don't have time for it. But I could say with some of the bad ones for PNP she's been watching, like the one that we all freaking hate, The English Patient.
Oh God,
she likes that movie. But
hey man, it won Best Picture '97. I'm just saying.
So a lot of movies won Best Picture that should have won Best Picture. I'm sure there was a movie that was way better than that should have won Best Picture that year. You have the wrong people doing that.
For one, that's a story about a fair.
There's
There's
a story
about they try to make it good like it's a love story. No,
hang on, James. It's a story not only about an affair, not only about cheating. Yes, cheating with a traitor, and not only cheating. You guys are soldiers in this army. This is supposed to be your whatever, like your brother in arms, all this shit. You're messing with his wife. Like it's not his girl, it's his wife. Not just some girl he's smashing, it's his wife. And she's going along with it too. That's not good. That is.
Well, he got paid back.
I mean, if he was doing it right, that would have never happened. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
No. She could have left him. She could have divorced him.
Yep.
But anyway. Enough of that horrible film. That god awful film.
It was so horrible, we count it as horror. Scary.
Listen, it's so bad that we use it as initiation to where for our compadres that have been on the show or are gonna come on the show, they have to watch that movie first.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
And then just got jumped in.
Listen. That's Popcorn and Pints is jumping in right there. It's watching the English Patient. Mm-hmm. Getting jumped in as far as the whole gang culture. I believe it's like 30 seconds to a minute. English Patient's staying there 3 hours. Which is worse?
For this show, you gotta watch Blood Lake to get in.
Yeah, I like that. You know what? I like that, and I'm using that. So the initiation for Horror Research 30 from here on out, if you've never been on here, you're gonna be a future guest. You have to watch Blood Lake.
That was a $40 idea, and he said he loves it. He's going to take it, so he owes me $40.
Or you got a $40 idea. Listen, I'll tell you what. I paid James in negative payments.
Yep.
Or you got to let Seam Snobs take you on a nice steak dinner and not eat anything.
Okay.
No, because the or would be more so of like you have to take the whole crew out to eat. You can't eat, but you got to pay.
Exactly.
That would be some crazy shit. Like, how do you come on the show? Well, you can either watch this, or you can take us out to eat here. You either watch us eat. You have to pay. You don't get to eat.
Exactly.
That's wild. You don't even get to eat. You get to watch us eat.
Yeah. That's a wild. That'd be like a crazy ass fan experience where those fans are just like we're huge fans of you guys, and we'll do anything to just be around you. Okay, well,
I love for us to get that big where we just force a poor fan to watch us eat.
I wouldn't do something like that though, but it'd be more so like a Blood Lake type of deal. That would be like a whole type of deal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like how if you got to that point and how they have like the little after party. You want to get to this after party? You gotta sit here and watch this movie.
You gotta watch Blood Lake.
Okay.
You have, the party starts at such and such time, so you'll have more than enough time to watch this movie X amount of times. If it's PNP thing, listen, you go in there and you get it. Listen, here's the thing: you can get in either way. You want the VIP access, $300, or watch this,
or a night with me.
That's how it'll go. But again, that's not why we're here. This is a good, fun time, though. And we'll get to that soon. But before we get to the movie we're going to be discussing tonight, we'll go around the table and ask everybody how they're doing. I'm doing great. I just came off my vacation. So like getting back to the which I just had a vacation a few weeks ago, going to see my daughter down in North Carolina. Or sorry, North Carolina. That was a couple of years ago. Virginia now. But
same
now,
place.
like I said, different states. And my dad and PD Paolo are from North Carolina, so I'm not going to disrespect those gentlemen like that.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Come on, raise up.
I only know PD Pablo from Drumline.
You don't know the You don't know the North Carolina song?
No, but
Raise
I know
Up?
the song from Drumline.
Dude.
No.
Oh,
No,
this
no,
one's
no,
for
no,
you.
no.
This was
Raise
for who?
Up is not
Come on.
from Drumline.
Where my
Right,
motherfucker?
I need you to listen to that song.
Jesus.
That's rough because you're not even that much younger than us. You're
I know,
5
that's
years younger than
wild.
me.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm
Damn.
saying. My frame of
Blame
reference
Ohio.
is the end of Drumline. That's my frame of reference for PD Pablo.
I will say this though.
Drumline's a good movie, by the way.
Yeah, good movie.
One
Good.
band, one sound.
One sound. And you know what's funny is like watching movies like that. I always wish like, damn, I wish I could play an instrument like that. It would be
Right.
so dope. But then it's like, it'd be someone like if you say it out loud, someone's like, you still can if you just but then I got to go practice, and I just want to be nice at it. I don't have time to be
Aaron,
like I have other things going on in life.
When we were in school, they were known as the band nerds and get bullied.
I had
True, too, but
hot band geeks in my school though.
I know how to put hands on people, so I wouldn't have been worried about that. There's two. Okay,
I'll drop.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna do a roundtable how everybody's doing, and I'm gonna bring this next thing up. So, Fade, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Tired from the work week, but all right.
All right.
Doing
Gamer?
pretty
Oh, sorry.
Nah, you're good. Y'all done?
You good, James? You got a Fade? You
good.
good?
I'm good. No, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Gamer?
I'm chilling, having a good week. Just coming off of a 7-day water fast. I reintroduced some food Sunday night. I've been eating good. Everything's been good. My push-ups are all still there. Everything's straight. No shock, no nothing. And then I said, I'm going to do something different. Now I'm going to do a week of no Nick, no grass, no ass. So, yeah.
No ass?
He's putting himself through the 12 trials.
That's it,
Trying to
baby.
become Hercules.
You think you can make it? No ass for a week?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That one failed on that one already. So I'm strong on the other two. I'm strong on the other two.
We're starting tomorrow.
This dude was like, I'm not having sex for a week. Heading over to a chick's house.
Day three. I was like, I'll try again.
That's funny.
I'll try.
I
again.
mean, you could always just beat off. You didn't need to have sex.
No, well, that's included.
No releasing yourself.
That's included. Yeah, no of it. Period.
Can you edge yourself?
No, that's
nothing. Not he can't.
See,
he
it just needs to be booty. He just needs to be booty.
He can't even soak. He can't even soak like the Mormons do. He just stay away from it all.
You're not even allowed to wash it.
well,
What the fuck?
come on. Now.
That's crazy. Wash his whole body.
Like you're rubbing it.
Oh man!
I knew I should.
You're gonna use that as an excuse. Like, oh, it's still dirty.
Shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again. Good Charlotte.
It's still
Good
dirty.
Charlotte.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And,
extra
head of sales, how you doing?
Yes, I am Johnny, head of sales. I'm doing good, man. It's been a good week so far. I ain't do no crazy shit like freaking Chris over here. I ain't doing no you can't beat off for a week challenge. I ain't doing that. But yeah, man. I'm doing got a lot of stand-up engagements. Right behind me, I just launched a new podcast, Johnny Cinematic Spinnerack, where I talk all things Marvel, DC, give you comic book recommendations, tell you what comics you need to read for some upcoming superhero movies. Last week, we just talked about Spider-Man and runs for Spider-Man that you need to check out. We talked about the new Daredevil suit, and we talked about how Supergirl is doing in the box office and fan discourse. So check that on YouTube and all the places you can get podcasts. You can get the audio version. But if you go on Johnny Streams, and that's the name of the Patreon, Johnny Streams, for $3 a month, you can see this beautiful face talk to you about the podcast, so you get the visual podcast and not just the audio. So just lay some shekels on me, baby. Lay some shekels on me.
Johnny, quick question.
Yes.
Because I didn't even know you had a new damn podcast till tonight. Like literally tonight.
Yeah.
So with this, would you be willing to discuss or review / discuss some animated?
Oh yeah,
animated. Not like for the full series, but like just an episode.
Oh yeah, those
or even like, it's like or episodes if it's like to be continued, like that story arc, not the whole thing. There's so much.
Yeah, because right before the show, the next episode, and they come every Monday. I record on like Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then they release on Monday at noon. I just talked about X-Men 97, man.
Nice.
They started a new season, fantastic season so far. So I just talked about the first 4 episodes.
I forgot that came out.
And those comics that you got to read that correlates with those episodes.
I've been watching the Batman and Batman the animated series lately, like back and forth, just randomly watching just whatever anything of the DC, which with the animated series. I'm speaking. I'm not saying Marvel's not good, but I like them both. And I'll just randomly, like, whatever mood I'm in, like, you know what, I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I still have to finish the Ultimate Spider-Man, which I would. Matter of fact, I would love to discuss the Ultimate Spider-Man because was that like only 2 seasons?
Yeah.
I would love to discuss that because I remember, and I know, I'm sorry, I know this is a horror podcast, but it's also just movies, and we're nerding out right now. But I remember when that came out, right? And I was so excited for it. I loved it when it came out. I started watching it about, I know I said it Weekly Rentals, maybe about 2, 3. I don't even remember when. It's been a couple months now, right? I watched maybe 3 episodes. And it's hard to get back to it, but I do want to finish it just as the whole thing. But I remember back in the 2000s, I was so excited for it, the visuals for it and all this stuff. But it was one of those things, I'm going to say this really quick. I'm going to say it again on your show because we're going to talk about it, I'm sure. But it was one of those things to where, like, you know how certain visuals, sounds, or whatever, they're good in that era. Like, that came out in the early 2000s. Early mid 2000s. And they had like this kind of whatever that visual was. It only worked in that era.
Yeah.
I know exactly. And then like watching it now, I'm just like, it just looks weird to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can watch Spider-Man. Well, I mean, they still use the same suit. I can watch Spider-Man from 94, 95?
94, Spider-Man 94, yeah.
Spider-Man 94, you know what I mean? And that's older. I can even watch the older Spider-Man.
From the 60s, Yes. That was a weird time in animation where everybody didn't know if they wanted to go from 3D or go to 2D. It was like a weird phase because you just had like Shrek come out in the movies and do gangbusters. Pixar was about to start their legendary rise. So like it was just a weird time in animation.
What I think hurt that one really quick is going back to the Ultimate Spider-Man, whatever it was called. With like everything else from Spider-Man or like the live action stuff was always that blue and red suit from 94.
Yep.
I wonder how it would have worked if they could have made that suit work from 2000 that Ultimate Spider-Man like in later things or in later things, either put him in another animated series, maybe put him in another animated movie. Of course, update the graphics and stuff, and then maybe a live action. I wonder if that would have helped. I'll say at least people from our era that grew up with that one or were old enough to see that.
Yeah.
And then like seeing it now because with the blue and red Spider-Man, you've been seeing that since 1994.
Yeah.
Whenever you were born, you know what I mean? Like that's the one you've been seeing for years. So it's like that's Spider-Man to me.
I got a question about that. Is it the new Spider-Man? Someone said is the Ultimate Spider-Man?
So I'm glad you brought that up because I talk about it. Please check out the podcast on YouTube if you just want to listen to audio. If you want to see my pretty face, spend them $3 and go on my Patreon, Johnny Church. But we talked about this, and the new Spider-Man, like the first 3 movies are like based on Amazing and Ultimate, so it's kind of like a little blend, because a whole blender. Because in the Ultimate universe, Nick Fury's black, and he's based off of Samuel Jackson. Regular universe, he's a white guy. So it's all kind of just like a jumble mix. This new Spider-Man, though, this new joint is based off of these runs called the Spectacular Spider-Man from the 70s. And I got Marvel Unlimited, so that's where like all the Marvel comics, like from the beginning all the way to April of this year, the whole entire history. So I was reading the stuff that this new movie is going to be based on. And these are like some of the best Spider-Man stories. I'm really excited for this movie. These are like some of the best Spider-Man stories that they're actually blending together. So the first 3 movies of the last trilogy, the Home, No Way Home, Far From Home, all of that, that's based off of Don't Have a Home. Yeah. That's based off of Ultimate and Amazing. But this new joints and where they're going forward, you want to read Spectacular. Those are the joints from the 80s. And those joints inspired Spider-Man 94, what I realized.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, you about to get the good-ish here.
I can't. All right, Johnny.
I can't good Hobgoblin and Green Goblin.
Yeah, we're going to get all of that. I'm like, okay.
I can't wait to be on that show, Johnny. I really cannot
Let
wait.
me know, man.
They're
I want to talk.
recreating some of them
I
posters.
want to
That'll
talk
be
to you behind scenes and figure out sometimes, or we can record
Okay.
and all that
I
stuff.
want you
but-
because if you want to, we can link up in a couple of weeks because I do have a big show where we're talking about Spider-Man and Punisher's relationship.
Ooh.
I don't know enough, but if you tell me what I can watch between
Where you
now
can
and
watch and read. Yeah, I got you.
well, I'll say watch and listen to. I'm not saying I love to read. I just don't really have as much time.
Not even with the pretty images and the pretty.
It's gore, and I don't want to buy anything right now.
Okay, I got you. As
far as comic books and shit, I just
I'll give you the best episodes to watch where they cross over on like all the Spider-Man cartoons.
Which would be another fun thing. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Ghost Train, people, while you're here. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to start opening up these episodes talking about movies, whether it's horror or not, because I think it's a good conversation to start off. It's a movie podcast, and it kind of gets others in. And I mean, yes, I love horror. That is my favorite thing. That's why I made a podcast for it. But at the same time, I love all types of movie content. I love all genres, but horror is number one for me. And then animated. There's just something about animated stuff, man. That might be number two for me, honestly. After horror, it might be animated stuff because, I mean, I've been watching it since I was a little kid. Same with horror, and I'm still watching it and loving it now as a grown-ass man. And even going back to the stuff that we all grew up on. Again, Batman, the animated series is probably, in my opinion,
peak
best animated series of all time. In my opinion.
I agree.
Just my opinion, people.
Top three for me. Top three.
I'm not mad at that. Gargoyles is up there in the top 10. It's probably in the top 5.
Brave and the Bold.
You got to break it down by different genres and categories, man. This is too complicated.
I know.
Exactly.
I love to do that. I have some ideas for your show, Joe. Let's get to this.
We
horror
will
stuff.
link up after.
We'll
link up after.
Because I have some fun stuff for your show. So Ghost Train.
Are we doing ratings?
What do you give this? Yeah, let's kick off with ratings. Fade, what do you give this one?
No. I'm going to say a 7 right now.
Okay. Johnny?
I'm right there with my brother Fade. It's definitely a 7 for me.
Gamer?
I was leaning towards 6.5 up until the last 15 minutes of this movie. 7, I'm good.
7? I'm with you guys. This is a 7. And what I liked about this really quick is I love the anthology feel.
Mm-hmm.
The anthology feel we got
Yes.
without it making it look like an anthology film. Because a lot of times with anthologies, it'll be like, and I'm not mad at this with anthologies. Hear me out. I'm not mad at this. I love it with anthologies because usually they'll tell different stories and they'll connect at the end one way or another. Not all, they won't always connect, but at times they will. With this one, it wasn't like chapter 1 or this story or that. So you know what I mean? Like, or it's a new title or a new story coming up or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It was to an extent as far as like
Shit.
what he was saying, but not, and just the whole, I don't know. There's something about Asian films. What this one was a Korean film to where I get locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I really I feel like I don't know if it's Japan, Korea, China. I don't know what it is. I don't know which one it is. As far as the Asian films, like which one is my favorite as far as the countries, which one's my favorite as far as the horror films go. But all of them knock stuff out the park when it comes to fear to me, when it comes to the horror aspect of the film. Because it's like they'll take it to levels where they won't take it here in the US, unfortunately. Stop being so soft. But seriously though, like I say this all the time, and I'm probably I know I'm gonna say it throughout this whole thing, but just for reference or whatever. In the US, when it comes to like the quote unquote like haunted kids or haunted old people, they're not as creepy as they are in Asia. Like the way that they make you scared of like an old lady or an old man or a freaking a toddler damn near, or a freaking, you know what I mean? Or a little kid.
Yeah.
When they're just popping up out of nowhere, or just like popping up and they're like that ghost kid or that, like they really take it to that level. And I feel like it helps the story more, especially when you're telling like a paranormal type of story. It really helps the story more as far as the horror aspect of it. Here, they're just like, okay, listen, we're going to make a remake of that, but let's pour so much water on that shit. Let's take the season. They basically, all right, here's what America does when we do remakes of foreign films. They take the seasoning out.
Oh, yeah.
Stop taking the seasoning out because the flavors are so awesome when people create something that actually, not saying that you're scared, but you get into the mindset of like, holy shit, like, oh my god, this is crazy.
I'm
This
with
is-
you
this is
to
wild.
I'm with you to a point, cuz, and where we kind of diverge is, I agree with you that American horror in general, when they take stories like these, they take the soul and the essence out of it.
Mhm.
But like the horror with teeth that you're talking about, that you like that other countries do, I see that with black horror, with black American horror. We have the bite, we have the teeth, because black people, you know us, we love scares. So like, we're not afraid to go there. But like with mainstream white led horror, I actually really strongly agree. But like, yeah, like I said, where we just diverge is, I'm like, black American horror though, like they actually go there.
Well, when I say that though, Johnny, it's a blanket statement. I don't mean all American horror, because there's even white American horror. There's all types of American horror that really take it to that freaking level.
Yeah.
But I just mean as like a whole compared to like America versus
every other country.
Like,
yeah.
Like for I'll put it to you like this: with those other countries, all the movies that I've seen, if I like them or not, they take it to a different level than what we do here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus like as a whole, like there's no watered down stuff there. Maybe watered down from other countries that they made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
But for us, it's like, yo, it's like, yo, you didn't even put. It's like you're making soda. All you did was add the syrup.
Exactly.
Syrup over there.
I again, it's hit or miss for me, like Sturdy was saying. So like, I really love the ambiance when they get it right, because the slow burn, especially like this, it's worth it. It feels good. You're not even realizing how long it's really taking. Then something happens just enough to keep you there even more. They do a real good job, and I think it's because of like the chill vibe and like demeanor of the people in their culture, where everything is very low key, very not monotone, but in a respectful, low way. And even he was like, well, you didn't need to yell at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden these little nuances start happening, and they use the sounds just right. And they don't oversaturate with certain things.
I want to add on to what you're saying, Gamer, with the whole like the respect and calm thing too. They're not nosy at all. Like shit'll be going down and they don't even look. Like here, we look at it. You might not always say everything. And if you're in even more so in the city.
Who's this we?
But if you're in New York, if you're from New York, you know what I mean, you just walk past, you don't pay attention to shit anyway. You're just kind of in your own zone. But with this, they're like, yo, somebody got shot. They don't even like look back. They're just chilling. Just chilling, minding their own business. We might peek at something. I'm not saying you're going to go there and investigate. I'm not saying, but if you hear something, you're like, oh shit, you may run.
Yeah.
And I kind of noticed that about it.
And on top of that, like, unless something is like really going down wild, they're just chilling.
Do you think that's kind of a choice from the filmmaker to kind of be like, hey, people won't even notice? Or do you think it's a choice and like it's part of what the apparitions are doing that the other people don't see? They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I was always torn on that, especially in this one. I couldn't tell if it was choice for the fact of the effect of the ghost or choice for the fact of here's what our society is like.
Yeah, I think it's commentary on our society.
I want to say it's a mix of both. And the reason why I say both is because at the very least, even if those people say only one person can see the apparition / ghost or whatever you want to say, everybody else can see that one person freaking out. And they're still just chilling, minding their business.
True.
Which, I mean, I guess on a New York subway, Gamer, you could say this more than I can. I only see stuff on YouTube and shit. People that are dancing on that shit and all that. You guys, I'm sure you guys just get used to it or you just ignore it. But I'm sure there's certain things on the subways that happen in the city which you could speak to that you could just you see it. Like the first time you see it, you're like, holy shit. Like me, Fade, and Johnny would be like, holy shit. Versus you would be like, this is every day in New York, man. This is nothing. You know what I mean?
It's more like you're always on edge and like you're always being hyper vigilant, but you kind of get used to, okay, I know at this point now it's not dangerous, just some goof offs. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, oh, here we go. Just let it happen. All right, my next stop's coming up.
But I like how, like you're saying, I do love the calmness of the Asian culture. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah.
I think unless Godzilla's around,
They're very reserved.
Godzilla.
Yeah,
Very, very, very calm. Because us
I
black
mean-
people, far from it.
I need a little bit of that. I'm not gonna lie.
So like, I want to know, like, I want to kind of know what like everybody's favorite story is. I think for me, one of my favorite stories from the movie,
Ooh.
and this is a story that made my skin crawl, but made me the most frustrated. It was the bandage. It was the bandage girl story.
Yeah, the
Oh,
acid.
with acid?
With the acid, yeah.
You have a pretty
Yeah.
nose?
Yeah, and I was
Or a
just
beautiful
like,
nose?
I was just like crawled up, and then when she was in the bathroom stall, I'm like, don't go in there. What the
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, right?
Yo, so I'm watching this with my wife yesterday, right? And she was like, she just trapped herself in the bathroom and then trapped herself in the stall. Like, yeah. She literally just did that. She literally just did that. That is a good story. Mine is the one with the red coins.
Oh, the red coins where you get
Yeah.
whatever you want on
That's
if
mine.
someone dies.
That was
Watching
awesome.
yourself, not realizing
Yes.
it's you, and you're taking yourself out because of your own fucking stupid ego.
Yeah. And what I really liked about that was how they showed the perspective of the guy who sees the red coin, puts it in the machine. First he hears the guy vomiting or whatever. He puts it in the machine or whatever. What I think it's around that. He either hears him vomiting first, puts the coin in. But he puts it in the machine, opens the thing, and starts chugging it because he thinks it's something to drink, but it's not. Or yeah, you know what? He does that first, and then the guy starts like vomiting and all this other stuff. Then he ends up dying and disintegrating pretty much.
Yeah.
And more red coins appear. 2 red coins appear this time. They kept going up more and more and more. That was my favorite story in this one. That one.
I'm with.
And I love how. What was yours? For Fade, you said yours was the same one, right? Gamer?
Same one as Johnny.
Nice.
The
Nice.
bandage. Yeah.
And then I love how they connected it all at the end.
Yeah.
Even with the station manager, like they connected everything so well.
This was
well.
anthology mixed with urban legends.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah.
But again, the thing I liked about it, she just kept going back and just listening to more stories from the guy, and they didn't really break it up like how a lot of anthologies do. They just kind of left it.
And this is from my generation. It might be some of you guys might be familiar. That's what it reminded me of, that old Nickelodeon show, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah, we love that shit.
That's what this joint reminded me of.
Johnny, listen, I'm telling you right now, in 30 slashers, I'm telling you guys too, if I can find Are You Afraid of the Dark from episode 1 to whatever that last episode is, I am going to do a pre-record with whatever one of these wonderful people that I record with all the time, from episode 1 to episode whatever, like episodically, not doing season, episodically going through Are You Afraid of the Dark. I love Are You Afraid of the Dark. Are You Afraid of the Dark was something else that helped me stay a fan of horror. Yes, you have all the other stuff, but it was cool to see something like that. I miss Nick at Night. I miss all those shows, like that era, that Nick at Night era was so dope. And Are You Afraid of the Dark was one of those ones. Was on Paramount Plus.
All of that.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Are You Afraid of the Dark is on Paramount Plus?
I believe so. Yeah, all the Nickelodeon.
If Are You Afraid of the Dark is on Paramount Plus, I promise you, we are going to review those. Who's we? Me and someone else or a few others. But
I know I'm definitely on the Hayden Christensen episode, the one with Anakin Skywalker. I'm definitely on that episode.
Why don't you we'll figure out. Like, I'll make it to. It'll all be pre-recorded. We'll figure out times we can pre-record. Shit, it could be nights instead of gaming. We could just fucking do that. I'm dead serious. Like, I really want to do that because I love that. That is one of my favorite things of all time.
It was between that show for me, because it was prime period for me. It was like, I think I was like 7 when that came out. But it's between that and the OG Goosebumps.
Goosebumps was fun. I would do
those 2 joints there.
I gotta see how many episodes of both of those, but I would do some Goosebumps episodes for sure. Oh my god, that was so.
Goosebumps was always hit or miss for me. The show. I enjoyed.
Agreed.
Because the Haunted Mask was the best one.
Yeah, and the slappy one.
And
you know what it is with Goosebumps though, Gamer? It was one of those shows to where it was never like, to me, I'll say, it was never terrible or horrible. There might be some episodes that were like, that's okay. Like, I enjoyed it. I had a decent time with it. But then there were some that just home runs.
Yeah. Home runs. I found a TikToker who does his whole shit as Slappy, and it's like back in the 90s, all these different things he does. I sent it to you guys, so make sure you go through your TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, because my thing is like, with both of this, especially Are You Afraid of the Dark? Where the hell are these kids' parents? They taking off in the middle of the night to go to a campfire.
True.
I always want to see what happens.
Different times. Different times.
What's the parents'
So what I'll say to that, John, different
they
times.
Drunk or they locked in the room banging. You know what I mean? They're having a swing party. They got the bowl out. They take the keys. The kids are asleep upstairs. The kids sneak out.
They're like F them kids.
Yep.
The 90s, bro.
We'll look into that.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I was like, where the hell are these kids' parents? And then with Goosebumps, I'm like, what neighborhood is this?
Are You Afraid of the Dark is on Paramount Plus.
Gang. I told you.
There's 3 seasons of Are You Afraid of the Dark.
So we doing this. It's happening.
This is happening.
It's happening then.
This is happening. This is definitely freaking happening. So
potential crossover Patreon exclusive.
We'll see. We'll see.
Make
3
sure to
seasons.
Write it down, Sturdy, so I don't forget.
Season 1 has 9 episodes. Season 2 and 3 has 8 episodes.
Bet we can get that done.
Mm-hmm.
We can get that done.
But that's happening.
We can get that done. But yeah, those are my only 2 questions of both those shows. Where the hell are the parents when Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Goosebumps, what neighborhood is this so I can avoid it? So I can be like, Mama, we not moving here.
Come to find out, Goosebumps is part of the Stephen King world or some shit.
Yeah.
It's Derry, or wherever the fuck. Or Maine.
R.L. Stein, man, he's from Cincinnati. He's an Ohio boy.
Ah.
Goosebumps is also on Paramount Plus.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Both of them were Nickelodeon joints. Yeah,
5 seasons for Goosebumps. So that if we do that, we'll go through some episodes. But I got them saved. All right, now let's get back to this.
Yes.
So,
get back to this.
I read something about this movie. This movie is about like a interdimension parasite that feeds off, so it feeds off the like the horrors that happen to people, like they're telling the stories. So the parasite feeds off this stuff, and like the end, skipping ahead real quick, the girl stays for fame for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's like, I gotta do this. I don't care. I'll risk my life. The mistake she did, that the entity took over her, and she's trapped, and she's the new the hub manager,
like the train manager, pretty much.
Yeah,
the station manager. Yeah, and so where she messed up is getting on the subway.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's where she messed up. Like, because everything else she did did have consequences because there was stuff happening, but nothing was really happening to her.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Because I'm gonna first say you're all content creators if you are or not. If you're watching, if you're listening, and then for those of you on here, how far would you go? Like I asked in the intro, how far would you go for views? Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how far I would go, and let's use this movie for reference. I would go to the train station.
I mean, I wouldn't go there at the time. I would maybe try to be around, but not at the time. And then out.
I'll tell you right now, I'm stereotypical black. I ain't going nowhere near that.
Hang on. So hold up. So the only real dangerous time for her was 3:34 a.m. when the train arrives and actually getting on. Sorry, the subway. When the subway arrives and actually getting on the subway train, whatever. I would not go at 3:34 in the morning.
My ass would have been at the turnstile filming. And then when I hear that train pull up, my ass is running and then ending the stream. I'll put that up and then I'm moving on to the next story because my ass ain't being taken for the soul.
I'm gonna put my head into the doors and to see how the train looks inside.
That's bullshit. Fade, you're getting on that damn train. You and I both know it.
On the train.
Because matter of fact, here's how it would go. Say we all go together. All right, listen.
I'm staying in the car.
Oh, so Johnny stayed in the car. He's recording from the car.
I
How
use a
far?
drone.
How
I'll get a
far?
drone.
Gamer said he's going to the turnstile. I'm at least going to those doors behind. You know what I mean? Where basically I'm going in the subway.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting on. I'm going in the the whatever you want. It's subway, right? What you call it?
I feel like you're overlooking the alternate
Without getting on the
code.
train thing. So I'm just like staying behind behind the doors. James is getting on the train.
I feel like you're overlooking the ultimate cheat code. Drones. We just use fucking drones. Be safe in our car.
But hold up.
I gotta see it in person.
So remember, the cameras don't pick it up.
I can't believe it.
The
cameras
right.
don't pick it up.
Do not pick anything because remember when the one chick we were just mentioning earlier with your favorite story, yours and Faith Theory's favorite story.
That's right. They didn't come on camera.
With the ass. Yeah, she couldn't pick her up on camera.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't work.
So we'd just be flying around and shit like, oh man, what the?
You'd hear stuff. So
But
James
that's
would be like,
why,
you know what, guys? James would be like, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna go on there. Nothing's gonna happen. Then we're never gonna see James.
I'll get out and hang out the window. Go choo choo.
No, that's gonna be a guy. So story goes that at 3:34 a.m. every day, if you ride this train, you get to meet the actual. And then all of a sudden, if you hear that train pull up, you think my ass is staying. That camera is staying on. I'm running my 4.4 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I am out. All of a sudden, I am a track star. I am an MFL star.
Exactly.
I am an NBA star. Call me Michael Phelps on land.
You'll hear
I'm
me from a
gone.
distance shouting. I'm be shouting. I'm
Superman
like,
ain't got
hurry
nothing
up,
on me.
Chris.
The Flash
Yeah.
is gonna go. What the fuck was that?
All
Yo,
right, guys. I'll scope it out and I'll tell you.
Run.
But here's exactly what's gonna happen. As soon as we hear the train pull up, Gamer's gonna see me running towards the turnstile. He's just gonna automatically run because he knows.
I'm out.
Johnny's gonna be, yo, hurry up. Yo,
Yeah.
where's Fade? He got on
He got on the train.
subway. He got on the train. Just go home. Don't take him now.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to see if they had some sugar.
But you know it'd be fun. You know it'd be kind of fun / funny though, is if we went back to that. This whole situation happens. Fade is the new station manager, so we're just going down there talking to him like, "Yo, Fade, what's good?
Yeah.
What's good, man?" My question is, does he know who we are? Is it like a thing?
Does he
to
remember
remember?
us?
I think he gets all their memories and everything.
Oh, so we're just gonna go down there kicking it with him. Like, yo, listen. He'll be, yo, listen. I know how you guys are. Just leave at 3:00.
I kind of like you guys.
Just leave at 3. But oh man, this like
I can tell you what my least favorite story is on this one now.
No.
okay.
My least favorite story because it's like whatever was it a weapon that the guy was using, but he would turn to like these people into like dust or whatever, and they get trapped behind like the the soda can
Yeah,
fucking
no,
hated
that was
that
my
story.
favorite one. That was my favorite one.
Oh man, yeah,
Because that was the whole one where the guy seen himself at the end.
Yeah,
which made the
realized
story
that.
better for me. Until he see himself at the end and did that whole soda.
because I don't like the fact because like the one guy was just like coming up to him like he was his boy. He was like, "Hey man, what's happening?" I'm like, "Why you doing this?"
No. Time out. That wasn't his
Bullying
boy. Because if you remember earlier in the story,
Okay, that wasn't
dude
his boy. Okay,
That dude robbed him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
Call
right.
him a
Then why
That
was
dude
he-
robbed him.
why was he looking like he was all friendly and shit? Then why was he just like, "What's up?"
Because
man?
that's what bullies do.
That's just how he was acting. But no, he robbed
Oh,
him earlier in the
hey,
movie.
Man, how you doing? What you got on you? Run your pockets, homeboy. Come on.
Yep.
Because
That's
remember after he got robbed from him, he was like sitting in the room by him. He was sitting in the area by himself, and he was like just yelling and swearing, "Fucking
Yeah,
pussy,
that's
this,
all
that,
that
and the
was.
third. Fuck you, I'll fuck you up. I'll this, that, and the third." And I mean,
What did
technically,
I feel less bad for him now. Then
Mm-hmm.
there you go. See.
It's everybody.
But no,
else.
what was really cool about that, I think what really picked it up for why it's my favorite story is how he sees himself when he's in the new suit
yeah,
and he sees himself at the machine and he's like yelling, "No, like don't do it, no," because it's him.
yeah.
And then it's like that. So that has to be a reoccurring thing, which I think is pretty damn dope.
Yeah, it
Freaking
kind of makes it better
Yo,
talking
yo,
about it now. Yeah,
the
Yeah,
way
it's
the
like a
movie
loop.
kicks off, the way the movie kicks off with the dude getting hit by the freaking train. And then we see him later again in the movie. We see him on the train. Then we see him later in the, you know what I mean? We see him later in the movie where he's sitting in the subway station. Then he's on the train again. And then you like that whole and then you see him with the other cop and the walkie-talkies. Like all of the way they put this movie together. I'm bumping this up to an 8. The way they put this movie together, the way they connected these stories was really, really good in my opinion.
yeah.
Really, really good in my opinion. Like there's a lot of times where you could watch a movie, right? Like I gave it 8 now, but everybody gave it a 7. So our movie can start off as like say a 7, and the end can just mess it up. And I feel like the end, just because we're talking about it again now, I feel like the end gave it an extra point. Like it really brought everything together, and it worked really well. Like I hate when a movie starts off really good and has a weak ending.
Yeah.
Like everything else about the movie is good. I'd rather it be like where it's like a kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, like wavy, let's say, and then the ending just like goes up to make them, you know what I mean? Versus like it's this like, okay, even if it's not going up, even if it's like a, what is this, plateau? Is that flat? Plateau?
Yeah, plateau. Yeah.
And then it's like a decline. I'm like, what the hell? Like you guys had this story. Yes, it was good. It never got like excellent or great, but it was like good or really good all throughout. And then you just dropped the ball at the end.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the climax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not the denial.
What Usher was singing about. The way he was singing that song, that movie shouldn't decline.
What up?
What is good, Video Store Clerks?
What's up, man?
What is good, Chad?
Yeah, it was cool. The Hell Train effect with the heat and everything was dope. And then all of a sudden having Hebrew or whatever the fuck that was, lettering all over the place. Weird fucking. I was like, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
That's
In blood.
insane.
Yeah.
In blood at that. I mean, early you have the first story.
It's like the ancient fucking, dialect in the writing or whatever.
Yeah,
like the original language. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Yes. The chick banging her head on the window. And
he's gone bang.
First homeboy is standing on the thing and just falls and smacks his biscuit on the ground mad hard. Bang, knocked out. Here's where they messed up, in my opinion. And I feel like you guys will agree with me in this. They stand him up, they help him up. Cool, great, awesome. They just leave him there standing. I'm like, yo, you help him up. It's like, sit him down somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
He literally was knocked out cold on the ground. You stand him up, he's like all dizzy and shit, falling backwards. As he's falling backwards to go to sit down, everybody moves away from him like he has the plague.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, you just seen him. The train stops because they had an emergency stop. It just slammed the brakes. Bang.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, was he an asshole the whole time, or is he an asshole after he knocked his head on the ground? Because the way he was acting throughout, like from then on.
I never thought of it.
Because we never got, that was the first time we get introduced to him. We don't know what he's doing, and he doesn't have like a a backstory.
If you hit yourself hard enough, though, then your filters are lowered. So he could have been an asshole after.
And I feel the reason why I do feel that way is because when he goes to the one store and he's talking shit to the chick, yes, whatever. But when he goes to pay, because he's talking about he's in college, he uses his college card to pay instead of either cash or his credit card.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if him hitting his biscuit, threw off all of that. And that was actually a pretty cool story, because I like how every time something crazy or scary would happen to him, he'd wake up on the train again. Mm-hmm. He'd keep waking up on the train, waking up on the train until his demise, of course. But that was one of my favorites. Like, I feel the way that they did it. I like the way that they told the stories too, like in the order they did it, even though I don't think my favorite one wasn't last.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they did it was still really cool. So where like each story got a little better in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
instead of it being,
you're good. I didn't mean that.
No, I was just gonna say, instead of it declining or being kind of like the same, like that plateau, it was kind of like, even with a small increase, like a little increase, like okay, cool, the story's better. The story's better.
I like that at the end that you could tell he knew something was wrong and that wasn't her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. That and
that's because of the love, because he kind of did love her and she kind of had the little thing for him. So when he saw her and she just did the weird smile, let me tell you a story. He just was like,
he left.
He could tell. Tell.
So I got a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
First, let me say this. Then I want to know your guys' answer. All right. Does this count as an anthology? Would you put it in that realm?
I would say so, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
This is up there with Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
My two favorite anthologies.
Honestly, I do like Trick or Treat more. A little more.
It's nostalgic one.
Yeah. I'll give it the nostalgia point. I mean, what was it, 2017 when it came out? I'll give you the nostalgia compared to this.
This is on the level of Tales from the Hood for me.
The first one, right?
First one, not hell
Yeah,
no, not that
ugh.
second.
Okay.
What
You know
the
what?
hell,
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I like that.
I agree with that. It's just I don't
Even
know.
if I believe I gave Tales from the Hood. I know I gave Trick or Treat 10s, but
I
that's
watched
fair.
a lot of anthologies, and I really like this one because like I said, it's like urban legends in there too. It mixed
Yeah.
where it was like a movie. It wasn't just like one little story, and then
I'll
you're like,
tell
how
you
do they
what.
connect?
I like them much better than them VHS movies.
You know,
I like a
still
lot of
haven't
the
seen them.
VHS.
I
like
don't
the
know if I ever
VHS.
watched them.
And
I
I'm gonna
tapped
say
out after 2.
I'm gonna say this right now. So in 2020, what were we in 2026? Maybe 2026 we'll get through it some because I have nothing scheduled for November and December.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some plans. I want to do all the Evil Dead movies that are out up to this point, the one that's coming out soon, but I want to do that next year. I want to do all the 28 years, days, and all that shit next year. And you mentioned it, VHS.
All right.
I want to do VHS. All the
I can't
VHS
remember
movies.
if I ever seen them.
I can see the joints after 2. Because I stopped at 2. I can see the other joints.
It's one of those things where I love horror, I love anthologies, but I think it'd be a good time. I think it'd be a really good time actually. And Ghost Train, if you guys have not seen this film, you should 30 slashers. Check this movie out for sure. Check this.
I don't know, man.
Out.
Fucking horror is becoming better and better.
Yeah.
Like
You know what it is? I feel like, and I'm not gonna say they haven't done it since back in the day. But I'm not saying across the board because they're not even doing across the board now. But you had your few movies. They're telling good stories.
Yes, they are.
And then like they have the horror elements into it. They have a lot of that into it, which you love. But they're also adding on a good story. Like this movie had good stories to it, but it was an overall good story.
Mm-hmm.
So it keeps you locked in. It keeps you really locked in versus just. And don't get me wrong, I love seeing the blood, guts, and boobs. I'm never gonna get tired of blood, guts, and boobs ever. Slashers are my favorite. They're always gonna be my favorite. But I love when you get a good deep story. I love when you get a deeper story. Even if you can make a good slasher film with a good story, but
not Bloodlight.
Nah, fuck that movie. I don't even call that a slasher. I'll call it
or what's it called? Or the other
There's
one.
a home video.
He arrives or whatever, where you're following the POV.
I didn't see
Definitely
that
better than that one.
I don't know if I've seen that. Huh.
This is an 874 horror joint. I forgot the name. I think it's called He Arrives or some shit like that.
Okay.
He arrives. Man, let's look into that.
I'll have to watch that.
He comes. Let me stop.
He comes.
That's another way
But
of saying it.
speaking about He Comes, yeah, man. I wonder what the porn parody of this would be. Like, would it be like Ghost running a train on somebody in Ghost Train?
Yeah, it's probably out there. Now that you said it, it's there.
Definitely out
Ghost
there.
Train.
All that stuff is out there. Yeah, Chad, it's worth it, man. It is
it's
well
it's
worth
good.
it.
Yeah. If you like J horror, K
Legend.
horror.
It's on Plex for free. It's on YouTube with a subscription. It's on Amazon Prime.
And AMC Plus, that's where I watched it. Or it's probably going now.
But it's on, so it's on. You could watch it in a few spots. You can watch.
No,
it.
I saw it at Tubi. I watched it on Tubi. It's on Tubi.
And it's.
I can't believe I plugged Tubi.
Hey, listen.
Tubi's
Netflix
great.
just bought them, right?
I love Tubi.
I think that's where I watched it. Tubi.
You know what I watched right after that? The Grinch Who Stole Bitches.
Nice.
What?
Did you really? You know you didn't.
I was on Tubi. I'm like, I might as well.
I want to watch that movie so bad.
I'm like, I'm here.
You know what? I'm gonna throw
That's
this
our
out
Christmas special.
Is that
Popcorn and
the
pints?
when are we going to do those Tubi drama movies that you keep sending into the damn group chat?
Oh shit!
there. Oh, you really want to do those?
I thought you were serious.
I was serious, but listen, I'm gonna put something together for us.
All right.
But the Christmas special got to be the Grinch Who Stole Bitches.
Oh, definitely. You know what we should do? We should put the Grinch Who Stole Bitches with a classic. As long as we haven't touched the classic yet, but with a classic. It's either that or it's gonna be or it's gonna be a Tubi Christmas.
Oh man, It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
That's a bad movie.
I hate that.
I think we did that already as well.
Yeah,
You did A Wonderful Life. Okay.
I
yeah.
think so.
And we did the newer one.
Well, then you gotta do Jim Carrey Grinch.
I don't think we did.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that one. I'm not big
I don't know if we
into
did
Christmas movies and
You're not?
songs and stuff.
Not even Die Hard?
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
It's a wonderful
it is.
Christmas movie.
No, it's not.
It's the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Nope.
I wouldn't say the
Whoa,
greatest.
whoa! Home Alone 1 and 2. Come on now.
2 has the orange mongoloid.
Mm-hmm. And plus, well, no, I'm with you, Chris. It's Home Alone because Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
But yeah, Die Hard's definitely a Christmas movie. And Home Alone's
Or
perfect movie too.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Let's not forget about that.
Violent
That was-
Night.
Robot Santa going nuts.
That shit was so funny. And Aaron loved that. Sturdy loved that fucking
I do.
movie.
Yes, The
Yes,
Grinch Who Stole
Chad.
Bitches is a real
Yes.
movie.
It's a real
If
movie.
you can make it for our
Come
Christmas
on.
special for that one, Chad, I would love for you to be there.
Are you
Grinch Who Stole
serious?
Bitches.
Is it funny, Johnny?
Oh no, it's not. Oh no, I can't wait to watch
Oh
it.
no!
Oh my god, it's like a war crime. But hey, I want to see it.
I definitely want to see it.
Oh
man.
It's like a war crime.
It's a war crime. But yeah, no, definitely watch it.
The Grinch
I
Who
gotta
Stole
see
Bitches.
I can't wait to watch it again with you guys. That's the only reason why I would never watch this movie again. But if y'all watching it, I'm watching it again.
Oh, definitely. And I'm gonna say this to everybody out there, right? As we're going through this journey, this backpacking journey, and traveling all these virtual miles, give these movies a shot.
Yeah.
Really give these foreign films a shot. I'll say that the ones we're reviewing and dive into some others, and then I'll also say whatever your favorite genre is.
Yes.
Check that genre out, but in a foreign film. I think you'd have a good time with it. I think
Yep.
everybody can find a foreign film that really can have or films where they can have a really good time with and really, really enjoy. And I think you should open up your eyes and
And other
Check
countries
that
can
out.
go a little bit farther than we can.
yeah,
That's why Asia is so intense and everything. They can push the limit.
and I
Yeah.
love that about it. I love that. Oh, definitely, Chad, definitely. I really, really, really love that. And that's another reason why I do this backpacking thing, because I think it's like, again, I'm a fan of horror is my first love as far as film goes, but I'm a fan of film first, and I just feel like
And it's a good way to expose people to like
Yeah.
new
Other
movies
cultures.
that they've never seen, other cultures.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and honestly, all joking aside, maybe even make people more comfortable around other cultures when you're seeing other cultures' movies. Because
Especially the Freddy Krueger Bollywood version of Freddy
Oh.
Krueger.
Where?
That exists.
yes, listen.
It's wild.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with that movie, if they just kept it with the horror, I would have had a really good time with it. But it was like the horror. If you've seen Bollywood movies,
Oh, they broke out the dance. And
They
They
Some
break
more
out
dancing
dance
and
just like in,
yo. Homeboy
call him
dressed up
Priest.
as Michael Jackson
yeah. Yo,
damn near every single time he danced.
dude, that
Okay,
was
Freddie.
fucking
Okay.
hilarious.
I forgot.
Okay,
the movie
Freddie.
starts with an M. I'll look it up and I'll get it to you guys.
Yeah,
But
you
we
gotta
reviewed
watch
it,
that
I believe,
one,
last year on
Johnny.
Backpacking.
James,
Yeah, man. Because
Big
I
boy.
would say like one of my favorite horror movies of all time are
I see
parodies.
But boy, Chad.
But boy, or parodies Italian joints called Damani. And I piss Tony Baker, the comedian, off all the time because I post clips. There's a guy in this movie who looks like Tony Baker, and I always tag Tony Baker in the clips.
Nice.
Nice.
He looks like Tony Baker. They're called Damani, but those are Italian horror films. So yeah, man.
The Giallos,
Watch-
yeah.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah.
foreign horror.
Just dive into something. And again, if you're not a big horror, yes, watch foreign horror 100%. But if your favorite genre is something else and you still love horror, watch whatever your favorite genre is, but from another country. I'm telling you, you will have a great freaking time.
James,
Yo.
did we ever get another season of the zombie one with the high school on Netflix?
It's coming
We're
out
All
soon.
Dead?
It's coming out.
Still haven't got it. It's been like 4 years.
It's almost. I think that they're almost done. It's going to be dropping.
What's it
I don't know,
called?
end of
Zombie
this
High
year or
School?
the beginning of next year.
No, I think it's called
All of Us
We're
Are
All
Dead.
Dead. Yeah, all of us.
All of us are dead. Okay.
All of us are dead.
That's a
Okay.
good
Bro,
film.
it was really good. That's when I was like, oh, okay, let's start doing this. And then I started doing this with him, and I was like, oh, there's bad stuff out there too.
There is, but there's a lot. It's
But look,
just like
these gems right here. Yep.
It's just like anything. It's just like this movie here. And and so on and so forth.
South Korean, yeah.
South Korean movies, Asian. Like I love Asian films, but then again, another
Do you
horror film
count-
that I love from Argentina. What is that movie called, James? Terrified.
Terrified. That's a good one. Yeah.
Do you
That was one
count-
you did enjoy, Gamer, from last year.
Terrified or Terrifier?
It's the-
Terrified.
Terrified.
Can you run my memory on that? What was it about?
It's the
I'll
movie
pull up
about
the
them
movie
old
poster.
people, right? And the guy's wife dies at the beginning of it, and he goes to the police station, and then one of the girl had like her dead son showed up at the dinner table or whatever.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I
I don't
remember
know,
that.
yeah.
That was good.
I was gonna say, do you guys consider Squid Game a horror? Because I consider it a horror. You're hunting humans.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think
that's
it is.
fun.
under
Oh,
the
Squid
category.
Games?
horror, right?
Yeah, Squid
Yeah.
Games. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I consider that horror.
Yeah.
Do you consider the Beast Games horror? No, let me stop.
Now the thing is,
Yes.
I've been so into foreign stuff lately, especially like South Korea, China. I've been into fucking watching the dramas.
Yeah.
Netflix loaded with dramas, and they're fucking
Yeah.
pretty funny. The stories are good. I'm like, okay.
I would love to see another horror film about people hunting people, though. I feel like that's like a genre that's not like explored enough in horror film.
What about the Stone Cold movie?
Condemned? That's an
Yeah.
action film, though. Well, I'm saying like horror. Like you take a
okay.
regular guy and they're hunting a person and he has to survive the night.
Wait, we watched something like that, didn't we?
I wish they made more of
It
those.
was a woman. They give her time and she runs.
Mm.
Then they go hunt her down.
There was one I recently
I know what you're
saw
talking
either
about,
on
James.
Tubi or Pluto, but it had Sarah Michelle Gellar in it,
Mm.
and I forgot who else. But the family, they basically.
Already or not?
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
James, I think you're talking about this one. Hunt Her, Kill Her.
Yeah.
So
Why did
this
I
movie,
Punisher skull?
I went to go see.
It's like Spider-Man mixed with Punisher.
I forgot whatever year the movie came out. Me and the wife went to go see it in theaters, and I like that movie. I like that movie. It was a good time. Basically the premise is this lady gets a job at a warehouse, and pretty much everybody in there's trying to kill her. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they work there or not, but they're trying to kill her. She's working there alone at night, doing the night shift, and she has to survive the night. That's like hunt her, kill her, and it was a good time.
It was
It's
entertaining.
worth the watch.
Yeah. It was a
I
horror.
finally
Definitely
saw
watch.
Obsession, by the way, BT Dubs.
How was that?
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it a lot, actually.
Obsession. I didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
If we don't get to that this year, as you guys know, we'll do shit from the year before. We'll get to it next year.
I
You know
was
what's
gonna-
funny?
I was gonna watch it this weekend,
I
but
was
I'm stuck with all these
listening-
goddamn punishment movies.
I was listening to one of my favorite podcasters out there, Double Toasted, and they were talking about Wonder Woman 1984.
Mhm.
And they said the plot of Wonder Woman 1984 is basically the plot of Obsession, but you have a superhero in it instead.
Mm.
Because the
I didn't see
same
Wonder Woman
things
84.
happen in 84 happens in there. Like,
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna spoil this for you a little because, but in 84, her boyfriend possesses a guy just like the girl gets possessed, and a lot of stuff happens. Like Wonder Woman ends up having sex with this guy, just like the guy in the movie had sex with the girl, and the girl couldn't say no because she was it is Wonder Woman 84. So because it's Wonder Woman, a lot of people didn't talk about it because it's Wonder Woman. But I'm like, yeah, that's pretty messed up, man. This guy had no choice.
That's wild.
That is.
Yeah, 84. Wonder Woman 84 was Obsession before Obsession.
Still no new original ideas.
Exactly.
Now I'll say this: we'll be traveling again. We're going to Japan next. So again,
Sweet.
have your passports, get your boarding pass,
There
because
we go.
we're going to Japan. And if you see this boarding pass right here that Sturdy has, which is flight 603, for episode 603,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
you see the list of countries we're going to.
Yep.
Mhm.
You see the movies the week before, but you see where we are traveling,
Jolly out England.
and I can't wait.
We're
It's
ending.
last
We're
night.
ending with the Netherlands.
Yes, sir. And next
Boy,
week we're in
boy, boy.
Japan
I might stay there and not come back.
for best wishes. Hey, listen, I don't want to leave. Listen, I don't want to leave South Korea.
I know, right?
I do not want to leave South Korea.
Get
But,
some kimchi before you go.
Me and
I like
Gamer are
him.
going to get lost in Thailand.
That's all.
You got the first thing you guys are going to do is go look for the pretty boys.
I want to go flip
Lady
a tuk-tuk.
boys.
Lady boys.
And I
wanna go
like that
flip a
we were on the
tuk-tuk, those
same
little
wavelength,
fucking-
Fade. Because I had a lady boy joke in the pocket.
Dave just took it.
You beat me to it.
He did.
Excuse me.
Oh,
That's
bless the Lord.
Thank you. I want to go flip one of those little ass taxis.
yeah. On the little bikes. Yeah.
Well, what do they call them? Tuk-tuks or some shit?
Yeah. I
Oh,
wish America
man.
had tuk-tuks.
You know how many drunk drivers would be on this crashed into each other's damn tuk-tuk, which would be safer. So yeah, guess what? We should have tuk-tuks here.
Bro, tuk-tuk
Exactly.
should be like the college town transportation. Forget about
Yo,
Uber,
if
get
we-
the
imagine-
tuk-tuks.
Sure. You know what? We need
Ooh.
tuk-tuks. You know how good of a shape
Thank
we
you.
would be in if we had tuk-tuks just pedaling
Exactly.
around everywhere.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell? What
I'm
happened?
thinking about us. I'm thinking about us and our obesity problem.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you'll drive to the certain stores that aren't super far, but it's like get a tuk-tuk. You can throw stuff in the back. Boom, going grocery shopping.
Mm.
Man,
Oh,
I want
yeah.
a tuk-tuk. If that's what they're called.
That's where your rent is $300 a month
Even better.
for a 2-bedroom home. For a 2-bedroom home, $600 a month tops.
Thailand.
Sounds good to me.
Grocery bill, $150 a month.
If that.
You're really selling Thailand.
I mean, that's pretty much everywhere.
If that,
so.
because you can go and get, like, I watch a lot of YouTube channels. You can just go and get some street food or whatever to go get some food from the markets
Mhm.
and
I've
spend
been
like
looking at
$6.
Colombia.
Spend like $6 in a day and fill your damn refrigerator damn near, which is amazing.
You know what I heard about Asian countries too? Like they don't have like processed junk like we do.
Mhm.
So you gotta go like every other day to the store to get stuff. You can't buy like a month's worth of
But
groceries.
it's fresh.
and put it away.
But
Yeah.
I mean, most countries don't. It's just here. Like a lot of countries, they don't. There's a lot of stuff that we put in our foods. They're just like, you know what? We may not, depending on the country, we may treat our people a certain way, but we're gonna make
Yeah.
sure they at least eat healthy.
Listen,
At
they
least
make
eat
it up-
good foods, not
They make it
chemicals
up
and
in other
garbage.
ways though. For example, Japan has a vending machine that it's like women's underwear or something comes out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like used underwear or something.
Again, we nuclear bombed that country
That's
twice.
called-
So I mean,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's
Let's
called,
have their
gonna happen.
panty fetish,
Yo.
all right?
fade. That is called innovation.
I mean,
'cause,
you
you know,
walk down
because-
the street and it generates energy in Japan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
So,
Oh.
so if they do have these, you can buy these things from. It's like, you see the
You think
picture
Japan's the most
you're
high
thinking-
tech?
for some people. Like, I wonder what that smells like, and you push the button and you see it. You
it's
smell
tough.
Yeah, clean food, no additives. Yep, it's
Yep.
wild.
it. I wish, and that's why the food tastes so damn good.
I
When you get like
can't,
halal
though.
food or whatever.
No, they eat dinner for breakfast. They're eating rice and fucking salmon and
Because
shit.
our
Okay.
breakfast is a programming for workers in warehouses.
but our breakfast is
Hey.
like
Breakfast used to be
left
leftovers from the night before, not bacon and
No.
eggs.
because you're breaking the fast.
Listen.
Nah, fuck that.
Listen.
I don't want fucking dinner food for breakfast.
There's no such thing as
You
dinner
couldn't have
food.
I
survived
want-
in 1920 then.
But I want
that's what
breakfast for
that
dinner though. I'm just saying breakfast.
Oh,
has the
I'm
best
breakfast for
foods.
dinner. I'm with breakfast for dinner.
See,
Breakfast got the best
I'm
foods.
not a food racist or whatever you want to call it. Like James over there.
You're not
Fade
a foodist.
You don't
No,
know what you
listen.
got, though, mister.
Prejudice.
If I want a burger at 5:00 in the morning and I'm hungry
Ah,
and I'm not in the mood for bacon and eggs, I'm gonna have a burger, probably with some bacon on it.
pizza is-
Maybe
Put
even
some
an egg
bacon.
on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
One
like, you put some
exception.
bacon and some eggs on that burger, then boom.
That's a
Pizza-
maybe. That's a,
pizza's
sometimes I
one
might sometimes I
exception.
just might want a nice good ass burger with no eggs. Yes, bacon will probably be on there, but no eggs.
Another one I'll let go by,
Surprise.
an egg roll.
Boiled
Well,
eggs, 3
well,
of them
well,
every
well,
morning to get your brain going, and then some straight black coffee with no sugar, and then after that,
I used
2
to
or
do
3
that.
hours later, some ginger turmeric tea.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what I
tell
did
you
to get my
Gamer,
brain
I'm gonna
going?
tell you right now how my day would start. If I started my day off with 3 boiled eggs and coffee, I'm just gonna have to just listen. I'm not gonna make it into work today. Why? I'm in the bathroom. I had boiled eggs and coffee. I'm just sitting on the pot today.
My breakfast is the same every day. I get those eat 2 egg bites with 4 turkey sausages.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, my breakfast is screaming in the dark.
Damn.
And I'm ready for the day.
Dark. That's funny. That's funny. But this was a good episode, guys. This was a good episode.
Yes, it
And
was.
Good
again, seriously though, people, watch Ghost Train. I know we didn't really break it down too much or spoil it too much. I don't want to spoil this one too much.
You know, Aaron, bump it up to 7.5 before we go.
Yes, sir. But definitely check out Ghost Train because it's just
It's good.
it's one of those. Honestly, for people who like horror, do you think this would be a good introduction to a foreign horror film?
I see why not. It's not too crazy.
Yeah, you're not throwing them in the
Absolutely.
deep end. Usually, with me, when it comes to horror and I'm introducing somebody into horror, I kind of throw people in the dark deep end because I start with I Saw the Devil as the introductory.
That movie is
Take me to heaven.
I
Devil,
throw
great.
you in the deep end.
I'm thinking like Scooby Doo. Like that's how you start them. Like
No, I'm like deep end foreign horror.
fucking
I'm
scary
like,
movies.
swim.
Grandizer was good. Was good,
love
man.
So good, Grandizer.
If you listen, I just want to say it's Grandizer. I'm not yelling, not complaining, but if you get to use our nicknames / show names, greatly appreciated. But I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing amazing, and I hope you check out Ghost Train. I really do. I hope you all check out Ghost Train because again, I think it is a good. Yeah. Well, we did PMP last Saturday, but last week I was on vacation. It was my 10-year anniversary, July 1st. So marriage. So just kind of chilling, laying low. But I'm back now. And I'm gonna make this announcement. I don't know when, because I have to get some things together as far as my streaming equipment and all that stuff. But I'm coming back to the gaming streaming. And I'm letting you guys know right now. I did buy Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch.
Nice.
So you're going to be playing that. And
Is that the new Pokemon?
it's the older one.
That's the originals.
Oh, the originals. That's right.
It's the remake of the originals, the reboot of the
Oh
originals.
yeah. Well, I bought Star Fox.
Good shit. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
So he'll be streaming Star Fox.
I heard they were going to make that movie. Did they ever go through with that?
I hope they make a Star Fox movie. I've been loving the Star Fox game though. I've been loving this game. It's the same game as 64.
Yo, they even came back out with
yeah.
Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
They're always gonna come out with the classics. Oh, Grandizer. I agree with you 1,000,000%. But Surf 30 is just as dope. He's Fate Theory.
Fate Theory.
Fate Theory.
Coolbeard is a good name though.
Cool beard.
It used to be
Exceptional beard. Cool beard.
Call him CB. Hey CB.
CB. Yeah, but then they're gonna think you're talking about Chris Brown. Then you're gonna get Fate Theory.
dancing and shit.
I'm not gonna say he can't. Because I've never seen him dance. I've never heard him sing. I'm not saying he can't do that.
Oops, wrong.
I will say, I don't think he's on the level of Chris Brown. I could be wrong.
See Breezy.
This is where you can find me.
Boom, right there.
Fate Theory music, baby.
Right there. Which we're gonna work on that though, Fade, to where that card you have at the bottom is on like the left or the right, so people can see it as you're. You know what I mean? We'll work on that though.
Hey, I made that today. Right?
No. I'm not mad at it. I think it's dope. I'm just saying we will work on it to make it so you don't have to make yourself disappear. So
I don't mind that. Let them see the whole screen.
I didn't realize it said podcast. I thought it said Popcorn and Pikes presents Popcorn and Pikes. I'm like, why are you presenting yourself?
Hey, listen.
Do what you do.
That's what you do. That is what you do. But I guess we're gonna wrap this one up though, people. This is a fun fucking time.
Yes, it was.
Fucking time. But listen,
fun movie.
Again,
what's next week's?
You have time right now to get your passports, to get your boarding passes, and meet us in Japan.
I forgot the title of it.
You could have been on the flight. You could have been on, the Stardy's flight, Stardy Airlines, but you missed that one. You could hop on Stardy Airlines if you get to Japan.
Aaron, pop up your ticket one more time.
I'm about to. I'm warming it up.
$5,000.
Or Korea. You fly to Korea, and you can hop on the flight to Japan on the virtual private jet. It's fast. And we are, like I said, boom.
There it is.
Get that boarding pass.
Best
Get the
wishes to
passport.
all.
Best wishes
Okay.
to all.
Yes. It's the second stop on the backpacking tour.
Best wishes to
Whoop,
all.
whoop.
It's the second stop on the backpacking tour. Make sure you guys check us out this Saturday on Popcorn and Pints. 7 o'clock Eastern time.
It's gonna be a
2 hour
raunchy
shows,
episode.
baby.
Make sure you check out Fade Theory. He just showed you his links, so make sure you check out Fade Theory everywhere he is. When do you drop your music? Every Friday?
I didn't the last Friday because I was out of town. But yeah, I try to do it every Friday. I try to do it where it's like midnight, where it turns to Friday. But
Yeah.
noon is the latest I'll release it.
Okay. And gamer, what you got anything going on right now?
Fortnite Friday coming up tomorrow night, Popcorn and Pints Saturday, and then I've been streaming more and more at night. So you gotta hit that notification bell because sometimes I'm on from 8 to midnight, sometimes I'm on from 10 to midnight. Some days I just say fuck it, I need a break. So you never know when I'm on. Hit that notification, come hit that follow, support, and don't forget to say what up to all the boys and all the girls out here. You feel family?
There you go. And go ahead, Cuzzo, what you got?
And again, like I said, go on my Patreon, bless me with them shekels so you can see the not live, but the video podcast of Johnny's Cinematic Spinner Rack. That is a Patreon exclusive. If you don't want to bless me with them shekels, go on Apple Podcasts and just listen to it. You won't see this pretty face while I'm talking about comics, and you'll be sad and depressed. And follow me on Instagram, JFunny1990, and Johnny Sturdivant on YouTube for Johnny Loves Movies.
There you go.
Oh, and the
links are in the description,
Johnny
Grandizer.
and the
And
Patreon
then-
is Johnny Streams. That's the Patreon.
I believe, as far as I know, if not, I'll make sure by next week that everybody has a link tree with all their links on there. I believe they all do. But everybody's links are in the description. And Grandizer, just to show you really quick. So on the boarding pass right here, it shows you a list of all the countries we're going to. Right now, we're in South Korea. Next week is Japan, then Thailand, then New Zealand, then Argentina, then United Kingdom, then France, and then we're leaving James in the Netherlands.
Damn straight.
Hoity boy,
Fade in the
hoity boy.
Netherlands. Fade in the Netherlands.
Leave me with my white people.
And again, next week, 8 o'clock. Be here with us.
Oh yeah.
Best wishes to all.
Gang.
Best wishes
And
to all.
all a good night.
Bad links.
And well, we'll get that worked out for next week's episode, Grandizer. If they're bad links, they should be working good though. But on that note, I'll see you in your nightmares.